Tancini at Ground Overhead PT, and I really hope you're having a great week so far. Uh, and hopefully you're enjoying the extra time with the family and maybe a little bit extra time that you may have around the house. Um, guys, as more counties and more cities go into the shelter in place format and guidelines, and it's really easy to get kind of scared about that and down and uh, frustrated that you've got to be stuck in the house and you're not allowed to go out and you're being told not to go out. It is a very good feeling. But, it's important to remember and kind of tune back into that every universe or every problem in the world, in the universe, you're at the center of. Okay. So anything you perceive to be a problem, um, it's your perceptions, which then of that, it's your, let me start here. So any problem that you feel in your life, okay, you are at the center of. Okay. So what that means is the perceptions of a specific situation, or maybe someone did something poor to you, or maybe it's the situation that you're in, kind of like COVID-19 on quarantine and a lockdown. Um, Regardless of this situation, how you feel about it is all created within yourself. And it's really easy to get frustrated. It's really easy to get mad or sad or scared. But you know, who would you be and what would you feel without those feelings? So like to really tune in, like it sounds super deep, but I want you to tune in, like who would you be and what would you be like if you didn't have those feelings? Because we can't control the virus. Like the way we control the virus is that everyone does their part to not spread it and take the serious or the situation very, very seriously so that we can get through this part of time as fast as possible. Um, so that's the way we can do our part. But worrying about all the externals and what if this, what if that, it's super easy to get put yourself down this dark rabbit hole and drive yourself crazy. So guys, focus on the things you can control. Focus on bettering yourself. Oh, and if you're dealing with a lot of negative feelings right now, ask yourself, what, who would you be without those feelings? And um, make that happen. So be able to reflect on those feelings and then be able to push them to the side and live in the present and enjoy all the beauties and all the awesome things in your life at the current moment. Okay, guys. So we're gonna make it through this stronger, each and every one of you guys. And if you need someone to talk to or you need help, shoot a message to me. I'll be happy to talk and happy to help ease your mind a little bit if that's what you need. It's important that we're all here for each other in this time of need, in this time of being isolated and often, not seeing the ones we care most about. So pick up the phone, call, call your friend, call your family, call your brother and sister, call someone that you've been in a fight with for the last 5 years. And maybe this is a good time to give them a call and check in to see how they're doing. So you can kind of calm those waters. You know, Reach out to somebody, call them, get in touch with them, connect in this time of need. Okay, guys. So today, well, first, if you don't know who I am, my name is Dr. Michael Tancini of Ground Overhead PT. I help people like yourself, the active individuals, CrossFitters, weightlifters, runners, strong men, just anyone who wants to be active, permanently fix their problem at that root source so they never have to deal with it again, so that they can live a life of joy and a life of constantly trying to improve oneself to be the best version of yourself that you can. Because ultimately that's who I am, and that's what my practice is built upon, by helping you become the best version of you possible, by optimizing your life and optimizing your health and optimizing your training and performance so you can get the most out of life. Um, so if you've had a lot of pain or discomfort, or you've been dealing with a problem for days, months, years, um, and you've tried a bunch of things that just not going away, guys, don't lose hope. Be very sure that you can overcome that problem. You just need to find the root cause, and that's ultimately what I help people find. So if that's the case, for watching this, I'm going to give you guys 50% off of any initial service with me, um, to really find that root cause, and develop a plan to ultimately fix your problem so that when this virus is all said and done, you're stronger, you're better, and you're ready to get back into doing the things you love when it's time to do it. So I am still open. I am an essential part of the healthcare system. So I'm taking every precaution possible to make it safe for you, for me, and for my everyone that I work with, and for my wife and my future son. Because my wife is in the high risk category to contract virus, so you can be darn sure that I'm taking every precaution possible to make sure that she doesn't become infected by it. Um, so, guys, today we're going to do some active movements. Okay, so we're going to get you opened up with a few different moves, a few different active mobility exercises. So let's dive on in. All right. So the first one we're going to do is an active edgeworm. Okay. You may have done these in the past, but we're going to walk our feet into our hands. All right, and I want you to really think about pulling the rib cage down towards that belt line and really creating a nice hollow body as you walk your feet into your hands. Now, kids, I understand a lot of you guys won't be able to get your feet all the way into your hands because of hamstring tightness. I want you guys to keep the legs as straight as you possibly can. Walk in as far as you can, and then walk it back out. Okay. And we're just going to have you do a set of 15 of these. Okay. Just in, out. I want you going all the way back to plank, and then walk it in and out just like this. So you're going to have hands in a push-up position, a nice plank. I want you to hollow out through the midline. You're going to keep the legs straight. You're going to walk all the way in as far as you can go, and walk all the way out back to plank. Okay, that's one, and we're going to do 15. And you guys probably noticed that was a little bit tougher than you thought it was going to be. 15 of those, okay, just actively open up that forward flexion through the spine, through the hips. That active movement ultimately works to get you a little bit more loosened up. Okay, guys. Next, okay, we're going to do a Russian baby maker. Sounds kind of weird, but once you guys, you stand with your feet just wider than your hips, okay, you're going to squat down, put your hands underneath your shoes, pull your hips down, drive your knees out with your elbows. Then you're going to lift your hips, trying to straighten out the legs, and then back down. Once you guys are doing 15 of these, all right, guys. So 2 down, okay? 2 down. All right, working on getting the hips and the spine actively opened up today. Both those are great to do prior to really anything you do in the gym. So anything with squat or hinge are related. Both of those are excellent things to include to get your body loosened up. If your back's a little bit stiff, they're also great to do as well. Okay. So lastly, you would come back to the plank. You're going to bring the foot up just outside the hand. And I want you to rotate up and back down. We're going to do 10 per side here. All right. All right. Now we're going to swap sides. Same thing. Open up and down. All right, guys. So there we have it. 3 super easy mobility exercises to get the hips and the spine loosened up and get you feeling so much better. Now, really make sure you want to breathe through all those exercises. They're a little bit tougher. Those actually force you to work a little bit, as you probably noticed. Um, but super awesome to do on a very on a regular basis. Remember, guys, 10 to 15 minutes a day is all we need, but we need it consistently of taking care of the body so that we can maintain our body so that when it's time to perform at the high level, and time to do our training and do something in life that we need to do, like our body needs to be ready. So being in pain is not the ready state of the body. The ready state of the human body is being able to just flip the switch and go, feeling great, feeling loose, and have a very a robust system. Being strength, being strong, being mobile, have endurance, so that you're ready for any task that comes your way. Um, 10 to 15 minutes of mobility work and body maintenance per day is ideal. And it's something that I encourage all of you guys to start to incorporate on a daily basis. All right, guys. But that's all. If you guys have any questions for me, feel free to send me over a message on Instagram, on Facebook, through email. Remember, guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys get 50% off of any initial visit with me. So if you're dealing with a problem that's holding you back, uh, that maybe forces you to scale, miss time in the gym, maybe you're not able to pick up, your son or daughter without being scared. Maybe you're afraid to deadlift or press because you're going to hurt your back or your shoulder. Maybe you haven't tried to pull up in years because every time you start doing pull-ups, the front of your shoulder starts to hurt. Um, Guys, you don't have to live like that. Life is way more fun and way more enjoyable when your body can do what you want it to do. And ultimately, if it can't do what it wanted, or if your body is unable to do what you need it to do and want it to do because you're in pain, you can overcome that. The body has an amazing ability to change and adapt so that you can get back to running your races and doing your CrossFit competitions or doing your CrossFit class and being able to lift a barbell and play with your kids without any problem. So, guys, that's what I'm here for. If you've been struggling with an issue for a long time, this is the time you get it fixed. I'm working with people currently, and I'm going to be throughout this entire COVID-19 process, taking extra precautions to make sure I keep everyone safe, and help you guys overcome the problem that you're dealing with so that you can get back to living your life the way that you want to live it. So thank you so much, guys. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And this is Dr. Tancini at Grounder Overhead PT, and I hope you have a great day.